Okay, so in this video, we're going to be moving on to actually learning just how Lua is. So Lua itself is a scripting language. Okay, Lua is an interpreted language, just like Python. Python is object oriented though. Lua is not object oriented. So Python has classes. Lua does not have classes. Lua is very interesting. Lua has less keywords. Lua is a little bit more simple down than Python. But yeah, Lua is mainly used in games or like editors and stuff like that. It's as an embedded language to create mods. A very popular game like this is called Gary's Mod, which so it's coded in C++. But they have embedded Lua and their own version of Lua into the game to create modifications for it, user-made modifications. So the entire thing is running off of Lua. All the custom content is. So we're gonna start off with just learning variables. Okay, the most dumbed down thing in any language, variables. Okay. So a variable, how you define a variable in Lua is local, and then you don't need to give it a keyword or anything like that. Whatever it is, we'll just say name equals John Lua, okay? That is our name. Local name equals John Lua. This can be, you could do this with a number too. So we'll be like local age equals 30. So this is an integer. Local age equals 2.5. Now this is a float. This is a bool. Sorry. Local annual sal. I don't know. Annual salary equals 2.5. And then we'll just calculate. We'll just say that's in millions. 2.5 million a year. Okay. This is a bool now. He's not married. So basically what we're gathering from this is anything you localize can be a variable. Just local can be anything. Local can be a bool, it can be, or whatever you give this can be whatever you want it to be. There's no like integer types, or there's no like, what's the term for that? I'm trying to think. There's no types in Lua. You can just define it as that. You can define variables as functions. You can define variables as tables, which we'll learn in the next video. Tables are very important. So just to make sure you understand what these are, we're going to print the age, the annual salary, and is married. This is a function. I'm assuming you know what a print function does. It's just going to run it in the terminal. I'm hoping you know what a print function is. We're just going to print each and every single one of these. Lua's print will support as many things as you put in it. Anything you put in there, it'll print to the terminal. So these are all values we've stored temporarily. So we're going to print these temporary values that are saved. They're saved temporarily in memory. We're going to print them out. So Control-Shift-B. We're going to run that. As you can see, all three of these values just got printed out by the print function. This is in Lua by default. You're going to be able to use this whenever you want. So those are variables. Variables can be added together. Local salary, local taxes equals annual salary times 0.3. This is an example of a mathematical equation. So now we're going to store the variable taxes, which will be annual salary times 0.3. Which means that's actually a lot of taxes to pay. No, it's not that bad. Anyway, this is a mathematical equation. We can do the same thing here. Local taxes equals annual salary minus annual salary divided by 2. Here are some examples of mathematical equations. The reason I'm using parentheses here is because this is an expression. This is just like normal math IRL. 1, 2, 7 times 3. This is 1/2, 6 times 3. It's just to make sure you're doing the math right, because we don't want to divide annual salary. We don't want to do annual salary and divide the entire thing by 2. We want to divide annual salary just by 2 and then subtract it from annual salary. These are just mathematical expressions. These should be very easy to understand. So local taxes, we can do 5 plus annual salary. Now here's another mathematical expression. We just added the value 5 to the annual salary. So those are just variables. They should be pretty understandable. I don't know why they wouldn't be. I mean, they're just, I guess I could see where some people come from. But those are variables. So we're going to move on to the next video now.